Back when I was a teenager, I nearly dropped out of secondary school because my parents could not afford to buy me the black shoe that my school required. It wasn't out of misplaced priorities. It was because they could not afford it. Every time I was chased out of class, I used to go back to my room, bury my head in my pillow, and cry. I was angry. And I vowed that no one of my younger siblings or the children I would one day have would go through what I was going through then. And from that moment on, this became my primary motivation. But then, one day, after I graduated from college, I had a heart-to-heart talk with my mother. For the first time, my mother told me about the day when she gave birth to me. She described how, while in the throes of labor, she walked to the nearest hospital, a distance of over 10 miles. She described those 10 miles as vividly as if it were that day, 20th of April, 1974, all over again. A lot of women told her that she wouldn't make it. You see, many women have to stay in their homes to deliver their children without any medical support. The result is heartbreaking. All too often, either the mother or the baby, or even both, are lost during childbirth. My mom then said to me, I vowed to brave the distance. 3 times along the way, I nearly gave up. Somehow, I kept on going, and we got to the hospital very late at night. And after an hour of serious pain, I heard the nurse say to me, Mom, you now have a brand new baby boy. I didn't understand why my mom was telling me this story. I looked her straight in the eye. I asked her, why are you telling me this now? She said, I want you to be aware of this reality. That was the day I realized that my earlier vow, my earlier motivation, not to have anyone of my children experienced what I had experienced, wasn't enough. I realized that my first motivation was based on my own personal success. It was based on ego. I wanted to be successful so my children would not go through what I went through in secondary school. That day, with my mom, I found a new motivation. On that day, I took a stand. I told my mom, if in the next part of my life, I will ensure that the real life situation of mothers is improved, and they do not have to walk the same distance you walked, then I want you to know that wherever you will be, that I am doing that in honor of your bravery. And in honor of your love for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand for dignity. I stand for a life of value. A life that is not only fulfilling, but also a life that gives value to someone else's life. And for 17 years now, the Hunger Project has given me that opportunity. And for that, I thank you. Thank you very much.